Hey everybody, welcome to the podcast. Today we've got AI agents that can now plug into a real regulated US trading platform and actually buy and sell on your behalf. And there's a leak that the company behind ChatGPT, OpenAI, is building its own phone. Hi, I'm Marcus Netto, and I spend most of my time helping small business owners figure out where AI is going to provide the biggest return for their business. Now, if that's you, hit subscribe. I'm going to try to release a new episode of these every weekday. So the big one first, Gemini, which is not to be confused with Google's Gemini. This is Gemini, the crypto exchange. Anyway, Gemini just turned on a feature called agentic trading. You can now point an AI tool at your real regulated US trading account and have it actually go execute trades on your behalf. Buy, sell, watch the price, manage risk. The thing that makes this different is how it's connected. They're using something that we talked about yesterday, which is called the Model Context Protocol, or MCP. You're going to hear this a lot. It's an open standard that Anthropic built last year that lets AI tools plug into outside software in a consistent way. It's kind of like an API. Now, I know most of us don't trade crypto and probably don't need to, so let me tell you why this matters for the dental practice or the HVAC company. MCP is what lets AI agents do real work and real software. Up until now, hooking an AI into your booking calendar, your QuickBooks, your Stripe dashboard, your CRM, that was a custom job. You needed a developer, someone with specific knowledge to that product. Now with MCP becoming the standard, that work gets boring and cheap. And once it's boring and cheap, it shows up everywhere. Now picture this. You run a 6-person team. An agent watches your shared inbox. A new lead comes in. We've talked about this before. But the agent looks at your calendar, finds 2 open slots, replies with options, books the one the customer picks, and drops it on the calendar, sends them a confirmation, and creates the invoice in QuickBooks. You didn't touch any of it. You wake up to, here's what happened overnight. Now that's not science anymore, it's fact. That a regulated US exchange is letting AI agents touch real money tells you the lawyers and compliance people are starting to bless this pattern. And when the lawyers say yes, the rest follows. Remember the early days of USB? Every printer needed its own driver. Every device was its own little nightmare. I mean, you were running around trying to update things all the time. It was just a major pain. And then there was a standardization that happened, and it just got boring. This is that. MCP is the boring thing that's going to change everything. Now, in the second story, there's a leak from a well-known supply chain analyst saying that OpenAI, the makers of ChatGPT, are working on their own smartphone. They're partnering with the chip companies that build for the big phone makers, and rumors have it that they're locked in and targeting mass production in 2028. But I'm going to just tell you now, take this one with a grain of salt. It's a rumor. It's 2 years out. I mean, plenty can change. But the interesting thing is the direction that it's pointing. The home screen of your phone is changing. Now, the phones today that we have today are basically a grid of apps. You tap into the app. The phones being designed right now treat AI as the front door. You ask, the AI goes and uses the apps for you. You don't tap. Now, what does that mean for us as small business owners? It means the customer journey to find you matters less, and the customer journey to be recommended by an AI matters more. The Google listing you optimized, the reviews you collected, the way customers describe your business in their own words online, those all still matter, but the AI assistant deciding to suggest you to its user, that becomes the new front door. You don't need to do anything about this today, but it's worth keeping in the back of your mind because the day this kind of phone hits the market, the marketing playbook for local businesses changes. So zoom out. Today's stories, agents plugging into a regulated platform, and a phone built around AI is on the way. None of them is a chatbot got smarter. All of them are about plumbing. And that's the part that's hard to feel from inside ChatGPT or Claude. The chat window doesn't look any different than it did 6 months ago, but underneath it, the protocols are getting standardized and the prices are dropping. The compute is being lined up, and even the device itself is changing. Now, by the time the chat window starts looking different, and it will, the rest of the world around it will have already changed. The folks who win this are the ones who get used to AI being plumbing and not a tool. Wire it into your day to day, let it run, stop thinking it of the thing you open and close. All right? Anyway, thanks for joining me today. I hope you got something out of this. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. It really helps out a lot. Thank you. Till tomorrow. Ciao.